hi, namaste, Umeed. Hope you are fine and healthy. As you know, always try to connect with the people who are doing great and inspiring the world. Today we have Vicky Omifolaji, and she is from Australia. She is a coach. She's also an entrepreneur, an author, founder of a magazine. She's doing a lot, and she has been writing 16 books. And today we will try to learn something from her and we know about her. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Asma. How are you?
I'm good, and that's really awesome to have you. And as you're doing great, coach, entrepreneur, then founder of magazine, author, and you have written 16 books. That's really awesome. And I
Yes.
just want to know how your childhood. Like we always say, introduce yourself, but I want to know, are you a very active child? From since your childhood, how with the passage of time you evolve and you try a lot of things. What's the story in your case?
Um, as a child, I used to be a very shy young girl, very, very shy, very timid. I never liked attention on myself. I don't like people. I like to hide behind everyone else. Um, I grew up as the first of five children. So I had so much responsibility and so much of the discipline on me than the rest of my siblings. So I had to be more responsible. So I was always so reserved and easygoing, very easygoing. I actually had a little bit of learning difficulties. So I struggled with learning. For me, the way other people understand anything, for me, it takes me much longer to understand than everyone else. So I always take so much time to study and to get to the bottom of it to actually understand it. You know, what other people would read for like 2 minutes and get the point, it might take me half the day. So I always look so busy because I was trying to get to understand whatever that I'm studying. So I take time to understand it. I take time um, to actually read it and I rewrite it because that's the way I understand. So as I'm writing it, I'm storing it in my mind in a picture format. So I had to do that for me. That is my style. And unfortunately, none of the teachers did understand what was going on with me. But I knew that if I wanted to succeed, I had to do it differently to other people. So I've always been so reserved, and I never liked attention. So now for me to now grow up to be who I am, it has taken a lot of time, energy, work on my part because I chose to be who I am today. I actually decided, I make up my mind and I decided to go and learn about how to be who I am today.
That's really awesome. And that's super amazing story. Ma'am, as you know, there are many students, even there are many people, they feel fear. They want to do something, but they have the fear of being making mistakes and then being a failure. How you overcome? Did you feel that fear in your childhood or any stage of your life, and how you deal with that fear?
We all do feel that, you know, like we all do have fear of failing at one point or the other, and I've been in that space. I mean, when I say to you that I never liked attention, I really growing up in classroom, I never liked teachers to call me. Whenever they call me to answer a question, I was always feeling like I want this ground to open up and I just want to disappear. So, because I was so afraid of getting it wrong, I was afraid of other people making fun of me. I was afraid of students, you know, dragging me up and saying, oh, you're so stupid. I was afraid of the teacher making fun of me. I mean, so the fear started all the way from there. till recently, I mean, till when I decided that no, I really don't want to live my life like that. Whatever you do, there's always a chance. We are all taking chances. There will be a chance for you to succeed at it, and there may be a chance that you don't even succeed. But at the end of the day, it's not about failing at it. It's just about having another opportunity to learn to do it better. So when I changed my mindset about it all, the way I approach things differs differently. I mean, the way I now do things, the way I think and plan towards making things happen started changing, And yes, all these things that you can see on my page that I've done and that I'm still doing, the fear will definitely do come, but it's all about me saying, you know what? If I don't try it at all, that is failing. In as much as I try, whether it works out or not, I wouldn't know until I try. So let's give it a try. Let's see what will happen. And at the end of the day, I know that I wouldn't be able to be doing all these things if I didn't actually work on myself. If I didn't work on my self-esteem and confidence, which is the reason behind my book, this book here, Positive Self-Esteem, A Guide to a Better You. That's one of my books that I wrote 3 years ago, wrote and published 3 years ago. The book is all about what I've gone through. How did I become this person that can walk in the front of thousands of people and, present and talk? That wasn't me before.
Yeah.
So all the things, the strategies, everything that I did, that I used to be this person is what I have in this book. And so it's taken me a while to realize that I didn't want to be a second-class citizen. I didn't want to be hiding behind other people. I've been created for greatness. So if I'm created for greatness, why am I hiding? What am I scared of? So when I realized what I've been doing to myself in terms of, it was more like, putting yourself in a prison, locking the door and throwing the key away because you're so scared of what people will think, what people will say about you. You rather hide. And that was what I was doing. So I said to myself, I'm tired of living my life like this. I have been created for greatness. And what can I do to make it happen? What can I do to change me from a timid person that likes to hide and not wanted to be seen or be heard to being me that can go out there and impact so many people around the world? What do I have to do? So all the things that I did that helped me to start seeing me differently were all that I put into this book to say, it is possible. If someone like me can do it, anyone, anywhere can actually do it.
That's really amazing. Exactly. And the way you evolved, that's really amazing. Exactly. Ma'am, as you mentioned that there are winning and developmental force. So everybody in this world want to win in any situation. So I just want to know that how much it is important and what is there any formula? Is there any strategy that we can win because we want to win everything, relations, our work, student, everything. So
Mm.
how can we win? What's the formula? Can you please, if
Oh,
we want any guidance from your side, I think it would be wonderful.
all right. I'll just make it easy. I'll make it so easy for you and for your audience to
So
be able to win. It starts with you. To win in everything that you do, in your career, in your marriage, as a parent, as a child to your parents, as whatever you are, for you to be able to win and keep winning, it starts with you changing your mindset. It starts with you working on yourself to realize that you have a greatness within you, that you've been created for more, that where you are is not the last bus stop, that you have places to go in as much as you take one step after the other. And yes, there are challenges of life that will come. There are things that you learn as you grow, and they're not helping you, that you need to delete and remove out of your life. But there are other things that you need to actually go out there and learn. Go out there and learn. But number one, your mindset is the key to your greatness. You need to get that right first. When you get your mindset right, then everything follows easily. And I tend to use a story of a man that everyone around the world knows, or we knew him. Okay, his name is Muhammad Ali. Remember, do you know Muhammad Ali, a boxer? Do you know him?
Yeah.
Yes. So Muhammad Ali was a boxer. When he was only 10 years old, Muhammad Ali was introduced to boxing. He was living in a place in United States, and most of the fathers have been sent to jail or have been killed, or they are part of, a group of people. And somebody now introduced boxing to the young people within the community. From the first day, Muhammad Ali fell in love with boxing, and he started saying to himself, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. He was just introduced to boxing. He didn't know anything about how to win in boxing. But I don't know how, but he got to understand that winning the battle starts from you winning up here. Whatever the battle is, it starts from you, and from you winning it here. So he kept on saying, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. So he got into boxing. Okay, and when other kids would jump into the school bus in the morning to go to school, Muhammad Ali would leave his bag in the school bus and jog after the bus to get to school. 10 kilometers to get to school. Same thing on the way back from school. He was doing that every day of the week, 5 days a week. Every day. So it wasn't just verbalizing it. I am the greatest. He worked towards being the greatest. Okay? He'll jog to school, he'll jog back from school back home, and then he will go to the boxing studio and practice after school. So he got it right up here. He worked hard to get there. And then when he started professional boxing, and all the other professionals were beating him, and he was having bloods and, swollen eyes, swollen head, he kept on saying, I am the greatest. He never stopped saying it. He kept saying, I am the greatest, because he refused to see his, present condition. He refused to see himself on the floor being beaten black and blue. He refused to see that because he knew where he was going. Temporary failure, he refused to focus on it. Okay? While everybody else, they were laughing at him and making fun of him, he refused to see that. He kept reminding himself, you know what? It's not about now. It's about where I'm going, because I am going to be the greatest. So I am the greatest. I'm not going to, you're beating me now, but it's not about now. It's about where I'm going. And eventually, he became the greatest, well known around the world. Everyone, we all know him. I mean, he's been gone dead a few years ago now, but I'm still talking about him. And it's one of the stories that I share to get people to see that in each and every one of us, we have the greatness. But if we allow the situation of life, everything around us to weigh us down, it will make us feel small. It will make us forget the greatness within us. But if we focus on where we're going and we keep working towards it, temporary setback is just a temporary setback. Keep forging ahead, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You will eventually get there. And he got the right kind of people around him, his coaches, because there's no way he could have been where he is without having the support, good support network around himself, and the right kind of people, leaders, to help and lead him to greatness. So all that do come to play. So yes, you get your mindset right. You get the right kind of people around you, because at the end of the day, the five people that you spend most of your time with, you become. So when you have the right kind of network group around you, you have fantastic coaches and mentors. You get your mindset right. You know where you're going. Everything else comes easy.
Exactly. That's really super. Exactly. It is actually start, as you mentioned, that you start from this, and that's really important. And that's exactly, ma'am, as you inspiring number of people, you're doing your writing and through your words, through your writing. But is who inspire you? Who's your inspiration? Is there any mentor?
Definitely. Who inspires me? I'll say my mother, my blessed mother of a blessed memory. She's my inspiration anytime, any day. I watched, growing up with her and seeing how strong mentally and, mentally, physically, and in every way. She's very strong. She never give up, ever. She doesn't give up, and she doesn't waste time on regrets. She doesn't waste time on things that doesn't add value to her, and she taught me to do the same. So I watched her, not what she said to me, but much more about how she attend to problems, how she behave, how it's all about our actions that actually talk to me. So she's my inspiration, and she's still inspiring me, even though she's no more here, but she's still my inspiration. And yes, I do have mentors, I have coaches, I have people that I talk to, because at the end of the day, an athlete, let's look at Serena Williams, for instance. Serena Williams, she's a tennis player. But for her to keep remaining on top, she needs a coach to keep teaching her, to keep talking to her, to keep, directing her to focus on how to remain on the top. It's the same thing with entrepreneurs. You cannot remain on the top without having the right kind of coach to help, to push you beyond your limits. Because there are things we don't think we have, but we do have it within us. It's the role of your coach to help you get it out, to help you see that yes, you do have it, and yes, you can do it. So you need to be able to, to be able to keep succeeding, to be able to keep remaining on top, you need to have a coach, one or two or three at one point or the other. Even Oprah Winfrey, I'm not sure if you know Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, when she was asked, she had like 6 coaches, I think, the last time I checked. Another lady called Lisa Nichols. She's got like 4 coaches. All those great people that we look up to all do have their own coaches that coaches them, that mentors them. So we want to be great, and we are thinking, oh, that's too much money to pay for the coach. Oh no, I can't afford that coach. Then you're not going to grow. You're going to remain the same. And the journey that should take you shorter time, it will take you longer time, because you're trying to save money. You're trying to be penny wise, pound foolish, I'll call it. So I mean, that's one of the things that I try to encourage my clients, not to think about, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to waste this, I don't want, because it's not a waste at all. It's you investing in your future, investing in your life, because it's not about right now, it's about where you're going.
Exactly. Wonderfully depicted. Amazing. Maybe as everybody, I just asked that question to everyone, as everybody want to be successful. So, but everybody, we know that with the everybody have different definition of success. But if I want to know that, what is success to you? What's your definition of success? Like I'm in search of a wonderful definition of success. Like, so a coach, how a coach thinks what is success. So please define.
All right. So success to some people is about how much money you have in your bank account. Some people, it's about the kind of relationship you have. To some people, it's about their family. To some people, it's about, what they have, their
Yeah,
beautiful cars and
yeah.
beautiful houses. But as far as I'm concerned, success is all about having a peace of mind.
Ah,
Peace of mind, because money can't buy you peace of mind. Money can't buy you peace of mind. And what does peace of mind is? Peace of mind is whatever you have right now, wherever you are right now, make do and grow from there. So success, you can chase money and chase it and chase it, and then you don't have integrity. That you say something, people will just look at you funny. That what are you talking about? So yes, you do have the money. You say you have the money, but you have no integrity. You have no self-respect, and people around you, they don't even respect you. That money, yes, you can buy whatever you want, but that will not give you joy, will it? So at the end of the day, I've tried a few things, and at the end of the day, for me, success is me having peace of mind. Peace of mind in what I do, peace of mind in my family, in my relationship, peace of mind to be able to do what I want with what I have.
that's really amazing. I think super definition. This wow. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time. You're doing a great job. I think you are promoting positivity and to all. You're creating impact in others' life, and that's really amazing. Thank you so much for your time. It's really honor to have you. Ma'am, at the end, anything you want to say, any message, any advice?
Just that, whatever you're doing, if it's not working, don't see it as failure. Just see it as this is an opportunity for me to know that this didn't work. Okay, let's find out the best way to make it work. Because if you focus on I failed, that can take so much out of you mentally, emotionally, and make you feel low, make you feel down, and distract you on focusing on your goal. So it's not about I failed. It's about I've, this is an opportunity that I've been given to know that this is not the best way of doing it. Now let's go and look for another way of doing it, better way of doing it.
That's really wow. Exactly. I think it's a powerful message. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for
Thank
watching
you.
and doing. We always say one thing: stay positive, be positive, spread positivity. In this way, we can bring positivity around. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz. Take care. Rab Raka. Thank you, ma'am. It's really honored to have you. Have a good
Yeah,
day.
yeah. You too. God bless. Yeah.